This week's episode of the Android Apps Weekly Show is brought to you by Chameleon Color Adapting Live Wallpaper. Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Joe Handy, the Android Authority App Guy, and welcome back to Android Apps Weekly. It's a little bit boring because it's summertime, but we did still have some headlines. Let's take a look at them. With a little bit of tinkering, it's been found out that you can, in fact, control Windows 10 with your Android smartphone. It requires the use of Tasker and a couple of plugins, so there is a learning curve there, but it's really cool to see this being done. Earlier this week, the esteemed and unique browser Link Bubble received a huge update to version 1.5. On top of getting the update, the application also got a new owner as developer Chris Lacey announced the sale. It was for an undisclosed amount and to an undisclosed company. I'm sure we'll know more about it eventually. Speaking of things being sold, Nokia offloaded their acclaimed Here maps to various German auto manufacturers such as Audi and BMW for about $2.8 billion US. This is a huge deal, but interestingly enough, Nokia actually took a loss because they originally paid $8.1 billion for it a few years ago. Square Enix announced a huge sale this week that includes a number of their biggest titles, including some Final Fantasy games, Secret of Mana, and Dragon Quest VIII. Square Enix is known for putting out some expensive games, so this is a great chance to get them for a little bit cheaper. A new Humble Bundle is out now and it includes 9 games from Games Workshop, which means there are a ton of Warhammer games to be had. The whole package would cost you $44 if you bought them separately, but you can get them all for just about $4 and donate to charity in the process. That's a win-win. For even more Android apps and games headlines, updates, and new releases, don't forget to check out this week's newsletter, which is linked in the video description below. There we'll have all the stuff that happened, including the score in the video. If you want, you can also sign up with your email address and have this info beamed to your inbox every single Friday. And while you're at it, don't forget to check us out on Twitch. We're on a short hiatus while I wait for my Nvidia Shield tablet to get replaced, but we do have a ton of awesome content already there for you to check out. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join in on the next streams, which will likely happen next week. I will actually see you there. Okay folks, let's take a look at the apps and games that made a big splash this week. As usual, if you want to check any of these applications out, you can find the links in the video description below. A beta version of Google's Chrome browser received a fairly significant update this last week. It will now have Chrome custom tabs enabled, which, for those who may not know, is something that was announced for Android M back at Google I/O earlier this year. Along with that came an update to the bookmark interface and playback controls for the media. If you want to see the future of Google Chrome, then give this app a try. Barmark is an interesting and unique adventure game that has no point. By that I mean there is no score, no goals, and no 3-starring anything. You walk around in a fairly well-designed world and alter the landscape based on what you think it should look like. It's kind of weird because it doesn't have a goal or a point, which technically doesn't qualify it as a video game, but it is an interesting application nevertheless. It is $2.99, but do beware of those release day bugs. Gunjack is a new video game that was developed specifically for the Samsung Gear VR platform by the developers who brought us the Eve series of games. It's a first-person shooter where you sit in a turret, spin around, and shoot bad guys. This is an awesome premise and one of the few VR games that really takes advantage of the platform without feeling like it was intentionally built around it. It's done, but it wonders until this autumn. Fishbrain is an application for fishing enthusiasts that kind of turns the actual act of fishing into a video game. It's a crowdsourced application that allows you to see what fish are biting, where, and keep track of where you are when the fish actually do start biting. There are also leaderboards per location so you can see who has caught the most and biggest fish. It's a fun little application and one that all anglers should definitely try out. Last up this week is Shooting Stars. Shooting Stars is the latest game out of Noodle Cake Studios. This one has you suiting up and battling aliens that are mostly disguised as celebrities. It's an arcade shooter with retro graphics and tons of rainbow lasers, explosions, and bright colors. The game also includes over 60 ridiculous weapons, plenty of celebrity cameos, and there is also a hoverboard. It's fast-paced and utterly ridiculous, and there are also no in-app purchases. Thanks again for watching, everybody, but let's get down to some serious business. This week's Android Apps Weekly is sponsored by Chameleon Color Adapting Live Wallpaper. This unique live wallpaper changes your background colors based on your surroundings. The way it works is you set the wallpaper and then find things you like and point your camera at it to grab the colors. It includes a preview to see what colors you'll be getting, and it's pretty decent on battery life. It's an interesting live wallpaper and it's inexpensive. Go ahead and give it a shot. Once again, I'm Joe Handy, the Android Authority App Guy. While you're here, why not subscribe to the Android Authority YouTube channel? If you're hanging out for a minute, we have a couple of awesome videos for you to watch right over there, and they're also linked in the video description below for you folks on mobile. Finally, don't forget to check out the written companion, which is in the video description below, and don't forget to sign up for that newsletter and subscribe to Twitch. As always, thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you next week, and I hope you all have a wonderful weekend.